Good morning. Time to make the tea. I'm missing my coffee. So today's tea is chamomile. I think I'll be drinking that for a while till my stomach issues clear up. I rearranged my little coffee bar and I got these little drawers on Amazon when I got the coffee maker. And this one I think holds 18 coffee pods. And this one holds, I forget. Anyway, this one holds less. So this is just a little sign I stuck there. So I moved my coffee bar. I switched it with the toaster oven. And this is actually working out better. That way I can put my bottles back there, my sugars, and I think this works out okay. So far, so good. So let's cover up the tea and let it steep for a few minutes. And then I'll be back. Okay, the tea is done steeping. And this is the Walmart chamomile tea. I just get it. They have a little bit bigger box of it, so I just get that. This is some syrup. I'm just going to put a little bit in. I like my tea sweet. Tea is not my favorite of the two. If I have to choose between coffee and tea, I would choose coffee. But I like tea in the afternoon. So, all right, let's put a little creamer in too. Not too much because the syrup is already sweet. So, and I just leave my tea bag in because I like my tea really strong. Tea to me, if it's not strong, tastes like hot water. I don't know, just my taste buds. I know some people like to drink tea plain, but ugh, no, not me. To me, coffee has a lot more substance to it than tea. So I think for me, the different flavors I put in the tea make a big difference. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yep, that's pretty good. So yesterday when I was working out in my garden, I took a peek at my winter sown stuff, and some of it's doing really, really, really well. Some of it, a lot of the herbs haven't come up yet, so I'm thinking that maybe it's just too cold for them yet. But the brassicas have come up, and lettuce. Oh, lettuce is doing real well. So if I get all that lettuce, I'm not going to have to buy lettuce for a while. And I planted different kinds, so it'll be a nice variety. And some of the flowers are starting to come up. So I'm anxious to get this stuff planted in the garden, especially the stuff I have up in my little plant room, because I do have some fungus gnats up there. But I bought that little, it's like a little light with a fan in it, and it's got a little sticker thing. So I do see them in there, so I think it's keeping it under control. But we'll see. This isn't the first time I've gotten them, and they're just very annoying. So I know I should have baked my soil before I planted, but that's a lot of soil to have to bake, so I didn't. I took my chance, and there they were. The problem with fungus gnats is they eat the roots of the little plants, so sometimes they don't do so well. And one year I had fungus gnats in my compost, and that was really nasty. I solved the problem with mosquito dunks. I watered my garden with mosquito dunks, and finally that took care of them. But that's the problem with gardening. You do a lot of work, and a lot of times the insects get to it before you do. I know they ate a lot of my kale last year and my cabbage, so this year I want to cover it up with some tulle. So we'll see. It's always a challenge when you're gardening. All right, I'm going to drink my tea, and I will meet you at the budget book in a little bit. Okay, here we are at the budget book again. So yesterday I did spend some money, so I get a red X. I have an Amazon wish list, and a pair of boots that were $79 were marked down to $39. And my winter boots, I've had them for a few years, are starting to wear out. So I was waiting for them to go on sale, and that was a sale that I couldn't pass up. So I ended up ordering the boots because that's something that I'll need in the winter, and since it's off season now, I thought it was a good time to buy that. So today I don't plan on spending any money. I've got gardening I need to do. I plan on moving another one of those city picker boxes. So hopefully I can get one or two of those moved, and I figured since it's supposed to be a nice week, if I move 1 or 2 boxes a day, I should be able to get those moved by the end of the week. At least that's the plan, but who knows? Time will tell what the future brings. Well, I have to go let my daughter's dog out. They went on a little trip. My grandson's staying over there, and he said the dog would not go out for him. So Nani has to go over there and let Moo Man out. That's what we call him. His name's Mac. He's a cane corso. So he moos. At least that's what it sounds like. So, all right, I will be back a little later, and we'll see what the day brings. All right, I'm here in my garden, and here's 2 more boxes that I want to move today. And all these need to be moved. And this is what I'm setting up. So the next one needs to go here. So still lots of work to do here in the garden. I'm gathering some moss here for a project that I have for up on the deck for a little fairy garden idea. So this is what I'm working on today, and it's a beautiful day. Still lots of work to do all over the garden. Chloe's having a suntan over there. Bandit's here too. And these are my raised beds, not raised beds, raised containers. These are Dollar Tree, these are Mr. Stacky. So, lots of things to plant, lots of things to get ready, but I'm making progress. Okay, I'm working on my last box for today. And I took all the dirt out, put it in other containers, put all the dirt back in once I got the box to where it was. But I'll tell you what, the hardest part is getting these wheels off. They're all rusted and full of mud, and I don't need those on top of the tables. So now that wore me out. Those were really hard to get out. And I'm not the strongest person anymore, so I hope the other two boxes, oh, I see one wheel anyway. Oh, yep, they have wheels too. So I guess 2 boxes is all I can do today. But getting those wheels out wore me out. So I need to put the dirt back in this one. And I still have to do all these. So I think the only ones I'm keeping are these. The grow bags are gonna go. So I guess I'll move those the same way. Take the dirt out, put the dirt back in. The dirt needs to be fluffed up anyway. And I have to do a little research as to what the best soil loosening options are, because this soil is pretty compacted. So yeah, I think 2 is all I'm good for the day. So I'm going to go in the house, have a nice iced tea to drink, and relax a little bit. But first I have to finish filling up this one with dirt. So after this I have 2 more to go of the City Picker boxes, and I'm very happy that I got done what I got done. And the rest of the week is supposed to be nice too, so I'm going to get as much done as I can so that when it's time to plant everything, that's the only thing I'll have to worry about. Setting up my watering system. I have a couple ideas for that. So we'll see. I'm just trying to make this easier for myself because I can't do all this anymore. So while I still can do it, I want to get it done. So okay, I'll meet you in the house in a little bit. And maybe I'll even take a nap. I don't know. I'm not really sleepy though. I'm just tired and sore. All right, this is what I got done today. I got the 4 boxes where they're going to live. My peppers are going to live over there. That will be my strawberry tower. I'm going to put these on some tables so that I can turn them, because right now, being on the mulch, I can't turn them, and they need to be rotated at least once a day. So that's what I got done so far. Still a few more days of nice weather. This isn't looking too bad. So, and there's some of my grow bags, and I'll show you those in a few days. Now that the warm weather's here, they're going to be taking off. And then over here is where I'm going to put my greenhouse. That's on the other side of the fence. So this part of the garden isn't looking too bad. Still needs some cleaning up. These pots will get flowers in them. And it'll look nice. It'll look nice when I'm done. I go through this every year, but this year I'm trying to make things easier. I don't know, these were my little strawberries last year. Doesn't look like this one's doing anything. And this one, I still have some hopes for, but they need more dirt, fresh dirt, and I like the little red baskets. So I've had it for today. So the doggies want to go in too. Alright, this side's a mess because these are all the containers that I've emptied, and the rest of my outdoor sewing. Okay, this will be the last area I clean up. So we'll see. And then of course my fencing. That's a mess. That needs to be redone. Okay, well, I made it to my chair. and I feel much more refreshed after my nice shower. I went over my daughter's again and let her dog out, and then I went egg hunting. It's the first time I've ever gathered eggs out of the brooder boxes. So there were 6 eggs in there, pink ones and blue ones. And I took them in her house and washed them, and that was fun. And the girls, all those chickens she has, whenever you go up to the coop, they all come and they talk to you. They got to check you out. So it was fun. But anyway, it's still a beautiful day, and but I'm pooped. I can't do any more garden work today. I have to pace myself. As long as I do that, I'm okay. I just can't work like I used to. I'm sure a lot of you can't either. But it's okay. I don't want to just give up and not do anything anymore. That would be too boring. So I still enjoy gardening. I still enjoy playing in the dirt. I like getting my hands dirty and watching things grow. I think it's awesome. So still too early to plant anything. I'm just wishing that I could, but I have to put some amendments in the soil yet. But I'm going to do that right before I do the planting, because otherwise, being in a container, it'll all wash out and it'll be a waste of money. So for dinner tonight, I'm just having the last of my leftover sauerkraut and mashed potatoes, so I don't have to cook. And then I'm going to scrounge around in my freezer tomorrow to see what else I can use up. I'm trying to make some room in my freezer because I really don't need anything. I have salad fixings. I still have a few potatoes, not many. Those I need to eat up. So I probably should make something with a baked potato or French fries or something maybe tomorrow, and just use up what I have. Most of the time I end up going to the store because I either run out of salad fixings or I run out of dog treats. Those are usually the 2 reasons why I go to the store. But I want to use up all my produce before it goes bad. And I haven't even gotten flash foods in over a month because I didn't need anything. I had fruit, I had veggies, so there's no sense to buying more if you haven't even used up what you already bought. At least that's my opinion. That's why I don't go grocery shopping every week, because I really don't need that much food, and I still have too much food. So, but I'm glad I have my stash, and that I'm going to continue to restock. I'm not going to build it anymore because I have plenty of food, but I am going to restock when I use it up. So, how many of you out there have a stash, and how do you manage keeping track of your food, whether it's freezer or long-term pantry? Do you put it in Mylar bags and buckets, or do you just use it and rotate it? I like the use it and rotate it route because I don't want to store food for 20 years. But I would like to at least have enough food for a year. So, but I don't want to stock up anymore. That's you can get to the point where you just go overboard on the stocking of the food, because there's a lot of fear-mongering going on out there that doesn't really help any of us. This guy says that, and this guy says this, and so, but we're all smart, and we can separate the truth from the fiction. At least I hope we can. So, all right, I'm going to relax a little bit before dinner and think about what I'm going to do in the garden tomorrow. The house just has to wait, that's all. You know, only one of me. I can only do so much. So the house is kind of taken a back seat, the decluttering and organizing, but that'll come around again once the garden's established. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself, be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.